All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So we got more stuff in for the S21, this time from Encased. Appreciate them sending it over. They sent over several different kinds of tempered glasses here. We're going to take a look at the cases today, and I'm going to run down the line. Same thing that I did with the Ultra. We're going to start. Here's the Ultra here. I'm rocking the thin armor on there. So this is the Rebel series, and we're going to put it on. And we're going to talk about it for the S21, the smaller variant. So the S21 is built a little different. As you can see here, the microphone cutout is there, but to get it into a single hole there for both microphones. Let's just go ahead and put it on and we'll talk about it. So as you can see here, they're able to fit it into just that one area there for both microphones. Now this Rebel is definitely deeply recessed now on the camera for the S21, so that's a good thing. So when you lie it down like this, you actually have protection all around. I do have a white stone dome on the front of this device. I'm not using a matte glass yet, but just goes to show that these cases will work if your glass is positioned correctly. Buttons feel pretty good. All is well. Lots of lip protection with the Rebel series. Face down, you're covered. Ports and everything are going to line up great. Now remember, all these cases that I'm showing you work with wireless charging because why? They're plastic. So this is the Rebel series. We'll set that aside. And now we'll go on to the big boy, the Falcon. This is probably one of the nicest cases. And if you have a small phone, you'll really enjoy the Falcon. I guarantee you will. It just feels so good. And I gave the example before of the Pro Series Defender and then just a regular OtterBox Defender, the way it feels, these cases. Again, these are all plastic, and when they get on the device, they feel fantastic, and it really gives the device something that it needs. Grip and a nice feel in hand. And with this being the smaller variant, it definitely feels a lot different, obviously because this phone is a lot bigger, so it's going to feel different. Nonetheless, this is really nice. I mean, this is a sweet case. You got the corner protection on here, very pronounced, super rugged case on the Falcon. Buttons feel really good, nice and responsive, feel good. The front lip is nice and pronounced. It is definitely up there. It's gonna give you some protection all the way around. All ports and everything, you need to make sure those line up. And on this case, they have these separated holes there for those microphones. But this is a rugged style case. And like I said before, on the Ultra, if you haven't watched that video yet, go ahead and check that out. Even though these are rugged style cases, they don't add that much bulky feeling to the device. They just don't. And that's just how it goes. So this Pro line here, this Falcon, looks really nice, man, really sharp. I think you'll really like the Encased lineup, and you could probably buy all of these cases for the price of one OtterBox. Now let's switch over to the one I'm using on the Ultra, which is the thin armor. And so the thin armor, let's put it on, definitely gives some help for the rear camera. This is a plus. We want to have our rear camera protected. Microphone holes are cut out there, cut out on the bottom, nice and lined up nicely. This is really, really nice. I hope you guys enjoy this case right here because I think this is one of the best looking cases that they offer. And then all their cases feel really good. Like I said before, just think of the Onyx series when you're looking at this case right here. This is a beautiful looking case and it feels fantastic. I tell you no lies. Ports and everything are going to be lined up perfectly on here. I mean, with this being a smaller device, and it's not small, it's just smaller than the Ultra. A 6.2 inch display is by no means a small phone, but this is looking pretty good. It's pretty nice. So I think what I'm going to do is, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and install one of the tempered glass. I have several here. So let's go with the matte anti-glare. We could do the privacy. Let's do the matte anti-glare and see how this works out. Actually, let's go ahead and do the UHD. Let's go ahead and do this one. So let's get something open here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and show you what's in the box here. Be careful with knives, folks. It can be extremely dangerous. And it comes with the shield there to help put it on. This is what you need. I do have a white stone dome on here that I'm gonna remove. I have more white stone domes for this phone. You get all your instructions and everything in here, and then you get the glass itself. So we get that out. And they give you everything you need in the box here with the matte glass. So here's the glass itself right there. Put that aside. We'll take off this case for a moment. And then I'm gonna go ahead and power the phone off. Power it off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up here. Take this off real time for you. All right. Should come off in one piece. If you just take your time with it, this will just come right off in one piece. Boom, that's off. Now we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, and then we're gonna put our shield on here to make sure that we get it right. So it's gonna go on like this, and then we'll just drop the glass down on there. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned up and show you everything you get in the box. Get your wet wipe, that. And then we want to get it cleaned up. Good thing about having water-resistant phones or some type of water repellent is when you start to do things like this, you're safe, basically. You're okay. You're not going to damage the phone at all by just lightly grazing over it with an alcohol wipe. So now let's get our microfiber cloth here that says matte glass on it. Oops, bumpy cam. And sometimes I try to go in one sweeping motion when I'm cleaning off the glass, but I'm gonna go over this. I'm just protecting the camera right here with that piece of plastic, by the way. So we're gonna go over this. And now I'm going to get the dust removal tool. Let's try to get this off of here. And so let's go ahead and put the shield on here. Let's do this. It says top and it says S21 at the bottom. So it's letting you know that this is the top. All right, so make sure you get it all out, all the dust and everything, and make sure all dust particles, make sure it's clean, and you should be okay. So let's get the glass here. I'm gonna peel off this back side. Now this is a very thin glass. I've noticed that a lot of companies now are using a lot thinner glass than before. Tempered glasses used to be really thick, and I think the quality of glasses definitely has gone down. A lot of companies aren't using real high quality, I guess, or real thick. I equate tempered glasses to be on the thicker side for some reason. It just feels more substantial, and it feels like it's going to work and last a lot longer if it were to get hit on the front. So got to drop this in here, and it's inside the little shield there, and then you just press it down. Now there are some bubbles and things in there, but we'll get those out. So we'll go ahead and lift that up, and then we'll work these out. They work themselves out. Boom, that was quick. So good tempered glass, it adheres on the first try, no dust, no nothing. And the shield on here definitely gets it to where it's protected, because it's gonna work with their case, so you don't have to worry about any lifting or anything when you put their case back on it. So there is that tempered glass. It's beautiful on there. That looks great, man. Look at that. Oh yeah, something gratifying about doing that. So let's go ahead and put a case back on here and get it wiped down again. Again, it should be case friendly, and you're all set. So this is Encased lineup for the S21. This is a good thing, folks. This is a good thing. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.